Ah, so I paused the music and I was like, "Hi!" No, my mic was accidentally muted, and at some point I must have hit that button to mute it because I have no idea what happened. Good news, I'm feeling a bit better. My throat's still meh, it coughs time to time, but hey, it's still pretty lit. So we're gonna kind of pick up where we left off with arcade mode, because we're gonna go do some time attack. And the reason for doing time attack, there's a free car in it that's kind of useful, actually. We did the Viper, didn't we? Go through them in order. We'll start with our favourite Elise. It's everybody's favourite Elise, the Motorsport Elise. So we have T Izumi, N Ishibashi, and S Ebihara, who are the times to beat. Izumi, I'm not actually sure what these guys do. I'm not actually sure who these guys are beyond maybe a couple of people. But here we go. No, that's horrendous. I didn't think the tyres was that bad. I didn't think the tyres were going to be that bad, but I guess I was wrong. That's what I get for playing too much Juice 2 recently. So what is it, 124? That's not going to do it, is it? 124 I think it's got to be. I'm pretty sure one of my camera faces is the worst angle in the world. So it turns in and then kind of drags itself around, which is super weird. Why is the front dragging itself around the corners? I just don't get it. Did it. Not my finest start. But it will do. So we don't need that. How much was I up? 8 temps. That'll do. This hoodie's keeps catching my mic. The Roadster we've already done. Next up is the S2K. Now, the S2K, it's an alright little car. It's like not the best, not the worst. So we've got M Hasagawa, we've got K Miyada, and S Sawamura. Now, again, don't know which one of the development team they are. I'm sure we can go through the credits and find out someday. I'm sure. Okay, so not quite as responsive as the not quite as responsive as the Elise. Damn it. Not my finest driving here, but I'm sure I'll be interesting. Need that car to pull us round. What was it, 202? Oh, we smashed it. Ah, nearly sub 2 minute. Nearly. 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 Right, next up is the R34 Deep Forest. Okay. So we've got Murase, Ikegami, and Suzaki. Okay, and I don't actually know what these guys on the dev team do. Not a smooth start to the hairpin. Calm down a little bit. I think I'm going top. This is not. Oh, that's mega. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Never use your phone while driving, bitch. 24.6. So. Right, Skyline done. We've done the Viper already. I don't think it's the next one, is it? Yeah, we've done the Viper already, so we go off to Apricot Hill and into the soup. Okay. Here we go. 118. Curve just helps it push its way around the corners. It's really useful. Wide. Got those speeders. Ah yes, they've added the lane cones again. I'm wise to your tricks. Should be well under the 118 time here. 17.0. That's how you do that. So I'm pretty sure that is Yuichi Yasuhara, I'm pretty sure. Kitagawa and Aoki. I again don't know what those guys do in terms of the dev team. All I can confirm is that they are definitely 100%. Well, actually, maybe it's in here. Yuji Yasuhara, Shinobu Saramura, oh, okay. Mugen and SX at Grand Valley. Speaking of Kurata, there he is. We've got Fushida and Takano. So 149.453. So let's go for. Carl's facing the right angles. Tight, good. Car wide, bring it back in. without them. 149 we had to beat, then 148 0. I'll take it. I'll take that. So, who could be next? Who is next in our list of dev times for Time Attack? We got 2 rally ones and complex string. I know who the top guy for complex string is. So we got Takayama, we've got Takuchi and Sakakibara. So yeah, by the look of it, a couple of times here, 123.7. 123.7. Obviously, as a stream, we should be very acquainted with this car by now. Driven it a lot in the career mode, so we should be well at home with this car. It's the only difference. Careful. In again. Checkpoint. It's really hard to say if we're on time. Oh! I think we only just did it. Oh. Good lord, we only just did it. Huh. So apparently WRC 23 could be coming out earlier this year than we actually thought. That's interesting. God damn, what is going on in social media right now? Good lord. Oh. So what was it? We just pressed some rally car. Tahini Maze. I'm not a fan of Tahini Maze, honestly. God damn. Trying to shut my phone. So we got Kagaya, Takama, and Takashi. Well, Takahashi, if you really want to be exact about it, but let's see what we can do in our Evo. Not a lot, it turns out. Very interesting. See what we're at. So we've got 59 to beat. That's a big range. Hey, Mysterious. How are you, man? Welcome in. I'm glad you just needed this right now. We are doing some time attack, and we're doing 9 out of 10. If this is number 9, I can imagine you screaming at the monitor, but what's number 10? And I will show you that when we've eventually done this one, because this one is... I'd say that the dirt, whilst it's easy, it's my least favourite style of driving on this game. Just the way it works. We've got 20 seconds to get to the finish line now. See, the trick to this corner is that it tightens up, so you want to keep a tight line for longer. Nowhere near the target. Maybe it needs to be more aggressive on the brakes. That's not good. This and Special Stage Route 11 are by far some of my most unliked tracks. Like, I do not like them in any game that they've been in, Heat Maze and Special Stage Route 11. Just because they're so long for the start of the track they are. It just feels like padding out the runtime a little bit. I don't like Special Stage Route 11 either. What was it, 159.95 I think it is target time. All my boys hate this. I can just see the meme, except to Heat Maze. All my boys hate to Heat. I can just see the meme. I can just see the meme. Oh god, okay, come on, man. That's good. Yeah, boy. Meanwhile, in the wonderful world of living crisis right now, my bill supplier were like, oh yeah, we're going to charge you another £13 on top of what you're already using. And I feel like most of that came from the Arctic storm that we've just been through. So I'm hoping to knock that down again at some point. Oh, okay, sorry. Either turn that down or turn me up. I'll turn myself up and I'll try not to peak the audio. Okay, so where are we at? I'm about a second down, which means I've just got to optimize the run a little bit more. Contrary to popular belief, sliding is not the fastest way to drive a dirt track. I know I was just sliding it there, but obviously that's an exception. Why is this car so prone to just losing the rear? I don't get it. You're four-wheel drive. If I counter steering, you're meant to straighten up, not spin out. Looks, it doesn't look like driving on dirt, more like, yeah, very degraded loose gravel. The thing is, right, there's grip. There is absolutely grip if you just, but the moment you overslide it, the car's gone. And for a car this long, shouldn't really be happening. I could understand if it was a more short wheelbase car and you were ripping the handbrakes to try and pivot it the other way, like, yeah, that will spin it because the wheelbase is narrower and shorter. But in this, it's so long, it shouldn't be a factor, really. But the way the game handles dirt physics is a little bit unique. I think it's the best way to put it. Because the game thinks that by leaving your wheels straight, you get more acceleration out of sliding, which makes sense, I guess, but for the sake of dirt rally driving on this track, trying to make that work is... Oh. Still not near the time. God damn. Give me a sec. I don't know where I'm losing the time. That's the one thing I can't actually answer. In the game. Hello, Zella. How are you? Good to see you here, man. Most likely all over the place. To be fair, there's only really maybe one place I can think of where I'm losing time, and it's the last set of hairpins. That is the only place I can really realistically think of that I'm losing time, because I'm carrying so much speed and momentum through these corners. And I have golded this license test. I've golded the license test, which I'm pretty sure requires you to do what, a 158 or whatever it is, which means you basically have to recreate a gold license test, which shouldn't be hard. I'm trying to beat a target time. I mean, we're doing better. No, we're not. So what I'm trying to beat, Zeller, I'll show you. We're trying to beat T. Kagaya, who's one of the developers on the game. The thing is, right, they realistically need to be taken flat, but yeah, I need to keep it in, but keeping it in also costs time. So maybe I need to optimize the rest of the laps so well that I can afford to make that error in the last bend. That's the idea. Like the corner type. The thing is, that left-hander that we were going through at the end. If you can't tell by the track map, which I guess you can't because my thing's slightly in the way, the corner severely tightens up. Like really tightens up. So the end is just one long, continuously tightening corner. You ever seen that small section in Complex String where the corner just gets tighter and tighter the more you go around it either direction? It's like that, but in one go, but not as tight. It's like going from maybe 200 degree. It's probably going from about a 140 degree radius to 80, I want to say. And it just gets progressively tighter. The only good thing is when we beat this, we've only got one more time attack to do, and then we've won the prize cards, which is the good thing. Like, look, you can see how it tightens at the end, so I'm having to go so much slower. Oh, that is a way better run. That is a way better run. Fuck you, game! 2 temps! 2 temps! 2 temps! God damn! Whew! 2 temps. That's all that was in it. That's a good score. Just a good score. Have you seen how much I have comprehensively beat the other times in this set? With the exception of the 2 dirt events. Like, the dirt events are... Okay. Midfield, not so much. I did about 8 attempts, but considering the nature of the track, that's still a good run. Everything considered. So we did 8 attempts here. And I'm going. I like how I have to go into this menu every time. I absolutely. You know when we did the MX-5 license test in part 3 of this series? No, not part 3. Part 3. I smashed the hell out of the target time on that one. Like, we did a good 2.5 seconds on the target time. But I've only struggled with the dirt ones, really. The Honda, I'll try and show you, but I did a 2-minute 2. Laguna set, not Laguna, Deforest did a 24.6 compared to a 26.3. Did 23.4 against 23.1, 117.0 against a 118.5, 148.0 against a 149.4. And then the moment we come to this motherfucker right here, I'm doing maybe 2-3 runs and I'm doing it by a couple attempts. No explicit reason for the difficulty increase at all. So, if we've done 9 and there's 10, if you were clever, you clocked it. If you're not, it's everyone's favourite license test combo. Now, the target time here is a 49.8. Try and guess who set that 49.8. I will let you guys. Try and guess who set the target time here. James May. Give me a hint. He worked on the game. No, it's not James May though. The Stig. It's not the Stig, although you're on a slightly tighter line there. It is a racing driver, but it's not who you think. The Stig. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna show you who set this time that you've got to beat. I'll give you a hint. He is the producer of Gran Turismo. And he's also a FIA certified racing driver as well. No pressure there. He has won in the group races for the Nürburgring 24 hours on like 3 or 4 occasions. He also owns a replica of Tommy Mäkinen's Evo 5 from Rally Australia, I think it is, with the Winfield branding. Also, this was the game equivalent of his car because you couldn't get Porsches, so they used Roof, and Roof were basically a tuned Porsche dealer, basically. And this is the car he owned back then. I think he still has it. I might be wrong. So what was it I've got to be? 49A. Oh, the understeer is so bad. Yes, the yellow bird. Do you know what? Don't get me started on this fucking crap. Because like the wind, there was a CTR that I remember I had to upgrade to hell. And if I know Kaz, he did this on a wheel. He did this on a steering wheel back in the day. Because of course he would have. Thankfully, I've driven this track so many times at this point, I know it quite well. Understeer is so fucking bad. The only way to get this car to turn in is to brake and steer. But braking and steering just throws the rear out of control. What do you want me to do, game? We also can't hit the cones. If we hit the cones, that's a disaster. Because it's an instant fail. Can't wait. God damn, as we get swinging through here. Like I said, I like to think I'm pretty good at this game. GT2000 is on, use the extra 100. I'm trying. I'm really trying. This car has absolutely no intention of turning in on the throttle. The fact I'm having to try and steer this car with the throttle is probably the worst thing about it. That was not the best corner. Okay, now it's everyone's favourite set of corners. God damn it. Whoever designed this track must have been on crack cocaine. Do you know what the sad thing about this track is? I don't hate it. I don't hate this track. Sure, I might grumble at this car combo with it. Sure, I'm willing to grumble. We all have those tracks that we love but we occasionally grumble at. But I don't hate it. It's not Special Stage Route 11. And maybe it's because of its elusiveness in the campaign that I like it so much. But don't get me wrong, if you're doing the license test, this track is a joke. Like, this is the last track you want to be doing in the license test, right? But as a race, like, as an actual race event with, like, other cars, I couldn't hate it. I couldn't hate this track. Oh. I'd love to see this track as a race event. That's the thing. I'd love to see this track as a race event. But I hate it as a license test track. I think the best way to explain it is kind of like it's a driver's circuit. It's really fun to drive. I like the track. I love the aesthetic of it. I just wish it wasn't only in license and time trials. I wish it was a race event with other cars and shit. It's got a pit lane and everything. I mean, sure, the track has about as much. I don't know, has about as much environment as the Sahara Desert, but the track is the star. The track's the star, not the fucking environment, so I guess I don't mind it. It's fucking grass. I don't know where the braking point is for this fucking corner. Everything else I can do is just, this is such a long straight, like Le Mans where you are. Oh, come on! I think in this game they use this track, is it 5 times in the license tests? I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, I'm on the car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use this track 5 times in the license test. 2 in IB, 1 in IA, and then I'm pretty sure the other 2 are in A, maybe? The National A license. I've only just now noticed that that zigzag section gets progressively more skewed as you go through it. Here we go, world's tightest hairpins. They just get progressively longer as well, like. Oh, leaping AW. Yeah. Appreciate that, but not gonna lie, not particularly interested in buying followers and stuff. Sorry, I guess. But I appreciate that you like the channel enough for you to recommend me forcing myself to fake popularity. I'm glad you like it that much. Oof, just running out wide. Throw it in. So this is where we fucked up last time. Yeah. Did the complete opposite. We didn't just fuck it up. We licked the stamp, sent it so hard that we fucked up a corner earlier. Probably should have hit the brake. That probably should have been smart. The brakes on this car are atrocious. I hate it. God damn. Every time I hit the brakes, it's like trying to stop a barge. Why is this thing so heavy? So I know that the demo ghost slides out a lot of that corner, but I don't know if that will be enough to make the difference. Oh, careful. That curb is the curbs are so useful for getting the car around with speed. The only downside is they throw you off when you stop hitting. Now this is an example of late apex cornering where the best line into the next corner is a stupidly late apex. Thankfully we're at that point now where I can flat out the rest of it. Okay, now it just starts to open up. Try and be a bit more careful through here, because you gotta remember that the tyres push into the road here because of the undulation, so you get sudden understeer followed by massive turning, and it's very easy to get wrong because the exit here is flat. Okay, another sweeping corner here. Last chicane, and then a couple of corners after that. That's not the best chicane I've ever done. So what was it? A 449 we had to do? You gotta remember that this straight is really, really long. I think we've done it, you know. Have we done it? Yes, we have. 46.6. I'm not. Well, not even 46.6. It's 46.8, but I'll take it. 4:46. You know what I meant. Suck it, Kaz. I'm better than you. I mean, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Hell yeah! God, look at my steering angle the entire time. It's crazy. That's how much this car was understeering. It was atrocious. Like, look at my steering input. It's not even funny. And slam the brakes. Like, you can even see where the track just starts getting a bit more jagged and weird every time you go further through it. Kaz ain't got shit on this, I know, right? I thought I fucked up here, but I genuinely think there's more time for this lap. I fucked up that last bit there. But that is because that last bit is actually a lot tighter than it looks. So here's where I think the difference maker was, because I didn't slide it fully. I mean, don't get me wrong, I slid it, but I didn't lose anywhere near as much time as I thought I would going through there. Obviously you swing it out to the left, it's a long left-hander coming up here. Obviously you brake at about 50 meter board, turn it in, let the car slide around a little bit and then power out. Now this is the worst corner, like, it's just so technical. Like, look how slow I'm actually going here just to get around these corners. That's how tight that is. If it looked tight when I was driving it, it looks even tighter when you're watching the replay. And then it just starts opening up here. You can just see the amount of throttle control and other stuff I'm having to do with this car just to keep it going round the corner the way I need it to. And this is on a D-pad, not a D-pad, but I'm on a PS2 controller, so like this is the Xbox, whatever have you. And then this bit is legitimately, I kid you not, basically flat. You do a small lift off to get the car around, and that is it. This entire section is then just flat out, just like. I thought I actually did this lap really well. Like, upon looking back at it now, it felt like a very mediocre lap, but I think I did way better than I actually give myself credit for here. And then obviously, it's just sending it over. You know what the funny thing is? The fact we struggled less with this one than we did to Heaty Maze. The fact we struggled with this one less than to Heaty Maze says a lot about about how well I think I did. teammates is cursed. What do you mean? I know it is, but like here, I thought I fucked up real bad. Like my approach to this corner was just all wrong, and I genuinely thought that was run over. Then I was just like, that is atrocious. And then hooking it on the inside. Honestly, the curves make this car corner way better than they should. And there you go. Pit entry to the right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Who was the third guy that did a 4:59.999? Minamura. So yeah, these were all set on the 27th of April 2001. When did this game come out then? It's not a bad reward car, is it? It's not a bad reward car for completing all that. One thing I do want to quickly point out that I forgot to do. If there was one defining thing of Kazunori Yamauchi's run that I think let him down, I'll show you the demo. I'll show you the demo for this. So this is Kaz basically. Oh no, he was definitely on a pad. You can tell with the way he's steering. But wait until we get out of the square section. I'll show you what I mean. Because look how slow he's going through here. I think this is where we gained a lot of time on it actually. Better than the pink bits. I don't know if it'll be as good as the pink bits. It's really hard to tell if he's got assists on or not. I couldn't tell you why he's cycling between third and fourth. So look at how he takes this corner coming off. It's very similar to what I did, but I think he got it a lot more wrong. Definitely think he got that a lot more wrong than I did. And I think that's where most of the lap time was made. I'm not going to say it was loads, but I think that's where most of it was made. Yeah. Almost slid off the track, as you do. I completely forgot where we were with GT mode actually. But here's our wonderful. This is not our new wonderful prize car. This is our new wonderful prize car. Which, to be fair, if you don't do the license test, is still the best free prize car you can get early in the game. This car is not a terrible starting point. It weighs a shit ton. That's the only downside. It weighs over a ton, which is heavy for a competition racing car. But then again, so is this. If you honestly needed a good starting prize car for the career mode, it would be this. And you get it through the time attacks, which, where's the pink? You want the pink? Pink. We used it for the Yaris Cup, funnily enough. We used it for the Yaris Cup, and that's how we unlocked the Altezza. It's fucking pink. I know it is. I know it is. You can win it twice, believe it or not, in this career mode. You can win the pink bits twice. Twice! You can win it. If you're lucky. So if you're wondering how we have so many rally cars and shit, right. That's because I had to do all the rally events to get this, to then do the event to get this. So that's how we ended up where we are. This is our best car right now. For better or worse. Yeah. Big re-machine. This served as a workhorse for a little while, but it was only for the Super Speedway Enduro, where I needed to try and win the F1 car, which I still haven't won yet. Part of me was going to be really, really cheeky, and I think I was going to go attempt the Mazda Enduro. But I don't think I'm going to have time this evening to do it right now, because we spent an hour doing the rest of the time attacks. So, while I remember, I'm going to save my game quickly, so I can keep my damn panels. Still undefeated so far. We've got 46 prize cars. We've driven, what, 3,000? No, yeah, 3,000 kilometers. Perfect. We've done the Altezza Championship. We haven't done the Type R meeting. I suppose, while I remember, since I think I can get this out the way now, we can get this out of the way now. This does not take long. It's like 2 laps per race. But it's like rally cars. Oh, and GT300 cars. Yeah, that's true. So we should blitz the floor with these guys. They'll launch off the start better than us, but we've got the faster car. Like, by a good margin. They've got 4-wheel drive, so they're going to launch better. But we've got all the horsepower. I just realised there's 2 Focus Rally cars. The all cap Sylvia. I know, right? God damn. I think that's actually due to the way they had to license it, I would have thought. Because C West and Razo both have their brands in capital letters. I'm pretty sure the Sylvia race cars were all branded in caps as well for their logo. I'm pretty sure. I can't actually remember how you... There are... There are two GT300 cars in the game, and both of them are unlockables, but I don't remember how you win. They're not very quick though, so they're not all that useful. They can be for some of the slower events where you need to look after your tyres, if they're eligible. Pretty good. There's an Arrow sponsorship up there, which is I actually don't know what this massive glass dome is. I'm sure. Is that a stadium? So, funnily enough, if you look at the Akasaka region of Tokyo, you can actually trace out this track. This track is legitimately a part of Tokyo. I think it's still there now. Nice and easy first race. It's the Honda headquarters, but it's on the left now. That's where all the Honda billboards are outside it. You can get Sony computer offices as well on the pit straight as well. There's three. I was gonna say there's 3 Focus rally cars. I was about to flip my shit, but no, there's 2 Focuses and an S. That's 1 race down, 9 more to go. Super Speedway. Easy. Easy. Do you think the AI are struggling a little bit? I don't think they can actually do the same speed we can in terms of straight line. I don't think they're there. Yeah, I was gonna say, if anything, it's gonna be the gear ratios, but based on the fact that they're rubber banding like this, I don't think they're actually struggling as bad as I think they are. be fair though, it's not as bad as Juice 2's rubber banding. Okay, so that was an easy race. My biggest concern was the fact we didn't finish as far ahead of them as I think we should have. Wow, they were tight. 3,000ths in it. 3,000ths in it. God damn. Shall we go see if they were rev banging? Guys, not even half throttling. Didier Oriol was one of the names I actually got licensed. No economy crane, no wonder what the focus. No Conqueror on the side of the Escort either. They're not even rev banging, to be fair, which is upsetting. I like how it's just the Razo just looking at you. Everyone else is in sick. Yeah, they're not rev banging. Don't get me wrong, their gearing's letting them down, but they're not rev banging. I think it's just the turbos give up. They can't produce enough boost at the RPMs they're asking it to. That's a problem with the turbo though. That's the problem with the turbo. I don't think. There's still one event I'm not particularly looking forward to in the professional league, and it is the Italian Avant-Garde race. So Avant-Garde is basically you drive a stock Zonda against a group of the Zonda LMs, and the prize car is a Zonda LM. Of course it is. Legit. I know, right? Oh, the prize car that I win is the one that I can't use to beat the event. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it, game. 2.5 seconds, is that it? I'm putting rubber banding on these bastards. Let me read what my mouth was saying, mate. The car I win is the car that's outclassing me in the race. That is basically what it is. That is 100% what it is. I also quickly want to stress that the prize cards for this championship are also pretty good. The prize cards for this championship are absolute howdle. Let me see if I can find the list. Well. Okay, so I don't know if you can read this. They're the prize cards. None of them are useful. You've got the Celica GT4, the MX-5 Miata, the R32, and an Evo 6. The only thing that I think is special about all of them, the only thing that is special about them is the colour of the car. I wish I had the imagination to make that up. The only noteworthy thing about them is the colour and the fact that they potentially have a minor prize horsepower boost over the other cars. That's about it. It sucks, it's painful, it hurts. They'll just road car. Oh, you want to compete in this event? Well, you need a rally car at the minimum. By the way, your prize is a road car. Yeah, it's bad. Half the prize cars in the beginner league are not worth the cars you have to buy to enter to get them in the first place. Unbelievable. I'm hoping, at the very least, we get either the Skyline or the MX-5, because the MX-5, for all intents and purposes, is a hard top convertible, if that makes sense. So the roof is the same colour as the car. Yeah. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. I really do. And that rare? Yay? Yeah, basically. And each car, I am pretty sure, has... I am pretty sure each car also has a colour that you can't buy it in. Hey Omega, welcome in, buddy. Wow, the Sylvia wasn't actually fourth. It was second, not even second even, it was fourth. I love Eustace prizes. Next race, we're on to race 5. We're halfway there. Nearly. Believe it or not. We are halfway there. For all intents and purposes of this video. Laguna Seca. Wonderful. Trade offer you buy rally car to enter. You receive painted hardtop. It's rare. Awesome shitty Roker. To be fair, they all come in a unique colour, and that Evo 6 I'm pretty sure is dandelion yellow. I can appreciate it's not an Evo 5 in dandelion yellow, but it's in dandelion yellow. Although, to be fair, the skyline in the cyan colour looks really nice. Hell yeah. We're all here for the yellow Evo, but neither of the ones you're looking for, unfortunately. Funnily enough, we already have the yellow Evo 4 that you can win. We do not have the yellow Evo 6 yet, but it is a potential prize for this championship. Which sucks, because I hate having to unlock prize cars. Whoa, what did you say to piss off Moobot? What did you say? Moobot not happy. That's bad. Oh, GT2000B. Nice. If there's one thing getting timed out for, it's that. Yeah. Yay, we made it. There we go. That's race 5, is it? Or race 6 done? I've lost count. Race 5. We are now halfway there. Officially. We've only got 5 more races to do. Special stage. Oh, we got Seattle Circuit. Do you know what? That would be a hell of a Christmas present. I have no idea what my Christmas present's really going to be this year. I don't actually know. Wee bonk. Wee bonk. Can you imagine that? That'd be I mean, for the Gran Turismo fan, it is the ultimate dream. For the poor person involved, I don't actually know. Oh God, careful. Ow. Hey friend, everything for your stream on something. Welcome in, man. Hope you're alright, man. That being said, I actually think that was meant to be a hyperlink, and it didn't send. I'm pretty sure. Yes. To be fair, Moobot's done a good job there, allowing the chat while blocking the link. Even though you need to listen to GCC UK. I mean, to be fair, I would, but actually, do you know what? Speaking of video game music for a minute, I've been really into the Persona 5 soundtrack recently. Like, that shit is a bop. Yeah, I know it's a bot. I can tell by the fact it blocked out a link. But that's now the second bot I've had, which I suppose is somewhat a good thing and a bad thing. Daiki Kasho I like, yes. Same, I do. Daiki Kasho is pretty good. But Daiki Kasho's music you can't listen to on Spotify, which is the only downside. That's race 6, is it? 4 more races to go. God damn it. What did I do to deserve this? Why are there so many 10 race championships game? Like fucking hell. Oh, I hate this track. Yeah, I fucking this track. It can get fucked. Legitimately cannot tolerate this track. It's just so bad. Hopefully we can get this race out of the way, because it's by far the longest race in this championship. So fun fact, this track didn't appear in Gran Turismo 2, but they redesigned it from Gran Turismo 1. Did you know? So in Gran Turismo 1, instead of that second hairpin before the chicane, it used to curve outwards to kind of like underneath the pit straight, and then there was a right, left, right chicane in there that you could do flat. They redesigned it for 3, so they cut that bit out and you just had the hairpin instead. Still hate this track. If that bridge is the same one I think it is, by the way, I have a feeling we might be kind of like sitting inside the C1 loop, or just on the outskirts of the C1 highway, if I had to guess. What's interesting though, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a piece of road going down under the revised layout of the track where, like I said, the car would usually go under the underpass. I wonder if that's all still there or if they actually cut it. I wonder. By the way, this is the last time this track would appear in the Gran Turismo series so far as well. It hasn't reappeared in any other game, which is karma, because I think it says how shit a track it was. But nothing says fun like 2-minute lap times, right? Yeah, we made it. Do you not? I mean, to be fair, I think most of the time what I got asked for Christmas this year was, what furniture do I need? Well, I need shelves, I need tables, I need cabinets, I need a lot of things. Fair enough then. I mean, as you grow older, you kind of don't really tend to care about Christmas as much until you start having kids of your own. Then you have to start worrying about what you're gonna buy and whatever. The only good thing for me is that my dad is not really too fussed by Christmas presents because his birthday falls in December as well, and he'd much rather I remember his birthday than remember Christmas Day. That being said, I am seeing my dad this year as well for Christmas. So I won't be here on the weekend, 24th to 24th in the evening. I won't be here, so that means no stream on Sunday. In which case, why? It's Christmas Day. I'm not home anyway, and then I'll be back Boxing Day. Sometime in the morning or afternoon, I'll be back at Boxing Day, so I can pick up my Monday stream where I usually leave off. With a bit of luck. I mean, to be fair, some people are legitimately Christmas crazy. My family are not one of them. My mother is, my dad's not. I don't know how to feel about it actually. My brother is very much like, oh, it's another day. Like, it's just another day in the year. But for me, it's... yeah, for me it's I don't I'd be lying if I said I didn't care. But I'm not entirely lying when I say I'm obsessed about it. Maybe that's just me. I mean, this I've got a present here. It's not even for me. At the minute, it's not even for me. That's for my Secret Santa at work. Whenever they receive it. Two more races to go and we're done. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, some jeans, jacket, in my own place. I have one working light bulb, which is over there, which you can't see, and my flat is a mess. I have no room for Christmas decoration. And even if I did, I'm not the sort of person who's going to hang stuff up on the walls. I don't even do lights. It's not that I don't care for the festive period. I understand why people like it, especially as a kid. But I'm 24 now. I'm not exactly that kid that would wake up on Christmas Day and see what I had under the tree anymore. I am that guy that goes, thank you for the cards, thank you for the presents, rinse and repeat next year. My own birthday is a bit different. My birthday is one of them days where I like to celebrate it because it's your day. You'd be stupid not to celebrate your birthday. But Christmas is the same thing every year. And I know you can say the same about birthdays, but birthdays don't apply to everyone on the same day. So maybe that's just my approach to it. The best way to celebrate your birthday is to do what you want to do. If you don't want to do anything for your birthday and you just want to sit down and play games, which is mostly all I really did. Yeah, a lot of people tend to feel that way about birthdays and Christmas. It's just another day. But it also depends on, I guess, your experience and what your upbringing, because like I said, my mother is Christmas crazy. She has decorations up every year, she gets out decorations every year. My dad doesn't, but his girlfriend does. It's a festivity to celebrate with friends and family. But birthdays, I don't know, I think birthdays are slightly different in the fact that it's your day. Sure, it's another day, but it's your day to go and do something you want to do, and most of the people will do it with you. It's kind of like this day is about you, what you want to do, and then it just goes back to normal the following day. It's like going out with mates for a night, like going to the pub, having a couple of drinks, going home. Usually that's what I do on my birthday, but I've had a full-time job now for over a year, which I'm very, very thankful for. So I might do something different this year for my birthday. I haven't decided what yet, but I need to see if I can get enough people to go. If I can get enough people to go, I'll do it. But we'll see. We got one more race, and I'm pretty sure it's Grand Valley with us. We'll do Grand Valley and then I think I'll end the stream because we've been at this for just under 2 hours. By the time we finish it'll be a nice round 2-hour stream, I think. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. I am a social drinker. I do not drink on my own very often. Sometimes I might go on, why not? But most days I'm just like a Pepsi or some Fruity Fresh is good enough for me, and I'm usually happy with that. But socialising, I usually have some food and a beer, maybe a couple of shots, that's me. It's not that I don't like going out, I just don't see the need to spend stupid amounts of money on a night out. I'm there to talk to people. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have the largest friend group, and growing up in school I had a severe issue with making friends and keeping a hold of friendships. And that was mostly because I am on the autism scale, and with that being said, I still don't have a large friend group. In fact, most of my time out with people now, honestly, is spent with work colleagues because everyone's willing to go out together and have a drink or whatever. Most people are willing to go for a night out just to chill a little bit, have a laugh. And I mostly do it with work. Yeah, you're like me. I tend to have... So... I had a single can of cider yesterday and I got halfway through it before I conked out in bed. I didn't work today. I'm never the sort of person who will have a drink a day before they're working. I will never ever have alcohol. I never ever have alcohol the day before work if I'm in work the following day. I'll only have it if the day off after I'm not doing anything. So that way I can actually enjoy it, enjoy the lie-in, de-stress a little bit. But I'm a lot better socially than I was now. I've used streaming as a massive way to have a conversation with people and talk to you guys while playing through some great games together. And it's worked. Like I never used to be... The funny thing is, I don't like listening to myself talk. But I also don't like talking to no one. If I wanted to be alone, I wouldn't be streaming. If I wanted to be alone, I don't make a phone call or chat to anyone on Messenger or social network. If I want to be alone, I just sit down and play games by myself. That's just how I am. But I give a couple of hours of my day away every so often, like 4 times a week with you guys. Because I enjoy talking with you guys, I enjoy playing through games together, and to be fair, time flies when you're having a conversation with someone. But don't get me wrong, we've got ages to go on this playthrough, so it's not like Gran Turismo 3 is going to be going away anytime soon. But I did put it on the back burner for a while, because it just wasn't taking off for a while. We ended up completing Mass Effect, we've done Crash Nitro Kart on stream. We're doing this, I think Juice 2 will probably be another one. We've nearly done the Simpsons Hit and Run. So there's plenty of stuff we can do together, and there's always a few fun variety streams in the middle. But obviously streaming isn't for everyone. You've got to have a personality. Whether you guys like me as a person is your opinion. But based on the fact that I have guys sitting in here listening to me chat, talking in my chat. I think we get on just great. You clearly watch me for a reason, and I'd love to know what that reason is, because it's definitely not whatever game I'm playing. I don't ever seem to really choose streams where a lot of people will. Hello, Brad. I don't really tend to have a lot of people that sit in my stream and like, oh, you're playing this game, and that's the only reason I watch you. I like to think I'm an approachable enough person where you can just sit and listen to me ramble, talk about what's going on, and, you know, play through games together. And I would love, personally, I would love to make Twitch my job, but obviously that is only something you guys can decide, because Twitch doesn't pay you. Twitch doesn't exactly pay you by the bucket load to sit and stay at home unless you're a partner. But to get a partner, you have to make it your job anyway. So you never know. You never know. That's why I have subs and donations and whatever. They are like a tip jar for me to keep going with streaming. But I have to have a full-time job to pay my bills and whatever else we're doing here. So maybe there's just something about streaming that, you know, I like to think I can naturally grow an audience. I've had a couple of people that have come and gone from my streams over time. Ironically, I could tell you about one person, but I'm not going to do it on stream. But that's streaming. You just eventually find your fans, and your fans keep coming back. And you know, I appreciate that not everyone can make every stream every time I'm watching or whenever I'm streaming, but I try to go live 4 times a week just so I can talk to you guys. It's like winning that trophy. You work hard for it, and building a follower with people watching is not something you do overnight. I've been streaming now for... We won the skyline! It's red! Yay! What are those reams, bruh? What are those wheels? My Discord is in there. My Discord is in there, but I don't honestly use my Discord all that much. I really should. But I'll drop a new invite link. Let's see, has anyone actually joined? No one's actually joined it in like ages. God damn it. Invite people, copy. This link will expire in like 7 days, so do it today. Like I said, I'll post it in here because Moobot can't ban me. There you go. But there's not much else I can really say. I don't use my Discord as much as I want to. Maybe I should. Maybe. But we got a red skyline, which could be worse. There's Mysterious in there. Huh, we're already friends. Thanks, Mysterious. Appreciate it, man. I've just seen your messaging. Yeah, it's my own little my own little humble abode for where I do. We knew each other from Dan Discord. Which Discord? I'm trying to remember. We're friends from there. Dan Discord. Oh, let me read that. I can click to show. Oh! That AMR Daniel, of course. He's still going as well. I like how you. I think you left the caps lock on, mate. But yeah, of course we do. Yeah, I saw. But let's go look at our new prize boy. Look at this. Ha! So it has 307 horsepower. I probably won't because I work until stupid o'clock on Friday. It's in active red. It's got 307 horsepower, but do you know what's really cool? If we go to change oil, so if you change the oil in a car, you can up the horsepower from default, right? Like, the prize cars basically have a free oil change extra horsepower. Because now you can up it to 322. Although I'm surprised it added that much horsepower, to be honest. That's a good, what, 15 horsepower? Haven't even done anything, I've just changed the oil. Because look, if we look at this Yaris here, we've got one in a lovely cyan. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We won the Mini. It is the only Mini in the game. That's why there's no dealership. But we won the Mini. It is useless. It's got a single overhead valve. And do you know what we won before we won the Mini? We won a Zonda. We won a Zonda before we won a Mini. We won a Corvette C5R before we won a Mini. We won the CLK touring car before we won the Mini. We've won so many better cars than the fucking Mini. Red boy. So, believe it or not, yes, we did go and do all license. I don't know if you were here for that, Mysterious, actually. I'm gonna save the game while I remember. But yes, I went through the arduous task. Those red cheeks. I went through this. I did every single one. And it's not just them. Look. I did these as well. It's everyone's favourite fucking track. And there it is again. Don't even get me started on how many times this one took me. Look at how many times I had to attempt this one just to get the target time. I'll show you the record. I've shown this numerous times in this playthrough. But I can never get over how hard I had to sweat for that one. I can't tell you. So funnily enough, if you actually take the play of words out of Bitchiban, you get Ichiban, which means number one. But I put the word bitch in there, so it's number one bitch. That's why I put that one there. But I only did that one by 6,000ths of a second. 6 thousandths of a second. It is that hard. And it's not even in the fucking hard test section. It's in the second license test, and I expect you to gold that. And the prize car isn't even worth it either. Oh mate, IC, what was it? IC4? IC4 I think it was. So you know how we did that time attack today, and the target time was 1:59.95 whatever. It is basically a gold license test run in single player. I don't even remember what lap time I did here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sure. Basically, they basically just copied the event and said, "Yep, go for it." I actually did better in the time attack than I did in the license test. Look, because in the license, in the exact, what was it we did in the the time attack? What was it? A 1:59.7 and a 1:50. I did a 1:59.969 in the license test. So do you know what all that hard work got me? It got me an MX-5 in a special colour. It got me an RX-8 in red that I've never used. It got me a Z concept, which is useless. This was the prototype 350Z, by the way. The International A license gets you a Vanquish. The Rally license gets you the Impreza Rally Car prototype, which has seen its fair share of miles in this playthrough. And the S license gets you this, which is also not a terrible way to start career mode, honestly. But that actually requires you being good at the game. If you want the slightly easier, lazier approach to anything, you just get the Esperanto. And that's the other way, which is arguably not as stressful. Maybe the license, maybe the 2 rally tests, but that's about it. This seems like a worthy prize car for doing all that, to be fair. Do I feel reimbursed? No! This is a time sink I don't get back. I think on the day we were doing the license test, it took us like 40 minutes to do a 14. So let me do some quick maths. How many seconds is 40 minutes? 40 minutes in 240,000 seconds. Okay, let me do some quick maths. That meant that I must have attempted that license test, give or take, this many times to get the gold. Roughly. We're talking a good 80, 90 attempts. I don't actually remember how long it took, but I know it took a while. So that is including that's not including, by the way, the 3-second run up and the bit at the end where you cross the line and set a time. That's not including them. That's not, so I give or take about maybe 80-90 attempts to get that. Gamer hours. To be fair, we did all we've already completed a whole section of events. Every single one of these is done, but and the only reason we did all that was so we could get the Escudo, so we could do that one event. That one event to get the 787B. That's the only reason. Look how many races we still have left in general, like, holy shit. This is horrendous, by the way. I want to point this out, this one is horrendous. This championship is horrendous. This race, for all intents and purposes, is the real life Monaco Grand Prix. For all intents and purposes, this is the real Monaco GP. We are talking 78 laps of this track in these cars. My favourite thing is the fact that all these cars here sound like the D2 Mercedes touring car. That's my favourite thing. All the lifty 002s. See, part of me was like, because I'm gonna have to run this soon. There's another one here. There's another 78 lap race here. That is 100 laps of Tokyo Route 246. That's, I don't know how many laps. I don't know how many laps that is. I think that's 50 laps. That's 2 hours. That's 2 hours. That's, if you're quick enough, 2 hours. That's quite short actually. I think it's only like 40 laps. And that's 60 laps. This one you can do in an hour. But some of these championships really taking the piss. This one, for example, non-tuned cars only, which means you can't use any race cars. You can't modify any road cars at all. You can use a horsepower increase from the oil change, and that is it. Everything. Oh, and look at this. You get no prize money for anything less than first. You get less than first, you get no prize money, as well as wasting over 15-20 laps of your time. Thanks, game. For reference, this gives you less money per race. Unbelievable. Fun times. But I think we'll end it there because I need to go. It was fun. We will pick this up another time. Hopefully we'll get a few more races under our belt instead of doing time attack. But hey, I hope you've enjoyed this part. Part 15 will be soon. I think Thursday we'll look at finishing off Simpsons Hit and Run. Simpsons Hit and Run on Thursday, and then we'll see what happens Monday. Monday coming, obviously, 'cause it's Boxing Day. Monday we'll see what happens, but for now that will be it. I think for the week. Thursday we'll finish Simpsons Hit and Run. Then it's obviously Christmas weekend, so I won't be streaming Sunday. Boxing Day we'll see, and then Tuesday is back to normal. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. See you soon. Bye.